This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Mike with me. 1-0 to the Arsenal. What a great performance. Things are finally starting to look up. That's 10 games unbeaten in all competitions. You happy today, Mike?
I'm thrilled today. I mean, a 1-0, that 1-0 could have been 4-0.
Yeah.
And the fact that in previous seasons we would have rolled over. I mean, the first half did not go our way. Every decision goes against us. Missed penalty, that goes against us.
Yeah.
And we dip our shoulders sometimes and just come out and lose against the grain of play. So it was essential that we scored in the second half. It was essential that we took the game over in the second half and didn't let them back into it. And that's the new Arsenal that we have in front of us.
Yeah. Are you starting to fall over to Arteta's side from what you've seen so far? Are you confident that we can start climbing up the table and maybe making a top 6 position, top 4 position?
I never fell off Arteta's side in the first place.
Yeah,
but yeah, at this point you have to agree that his players are playing for him. And his players are starting to understand what he wants to do. And I think that was the problem early in the year, is that, maybe he's trying to coach at a level that didn't match the players that we had and the experience that they had playing under him. And over time, things are starting to kind of gel together. You see the two gears coming together and starting to move the team together. So, again, we've got a back four that play together. Unbelievable to see them today. Unlike most games, in that last 10 minutes, very nervy last 10 minutes, on the opposite side of the pitch from where we were in the North Bank, I just felt confident, whereas I normally wouldn't have been.
Yeah, different. That's different. And Arteta in his press conference spoke about unity. You want to see a unified side between the players, the fans, and everyone. Are you starting to see that as well from what you saw today?
100%. I mean, look at our 24 players a year and a half ago versus who we have now, and the names that have moved out. I've been a big fan of addition by subtraction. The people we have moved out have been almost as important, not as important, but almost 100%. As important as the players that we've moved in. And it's the perfect combination. I mean, at this point, you have to tip your cap to Arteta and Edu for what they've done to transform this squad. And when you look at what other clubs are doing with the money that they're spending and the players they're bringing in and the impact it's having on the teams, you really do kind of have to look at this and say, maybe we're getting a bit lucky, but it's working.
Well, it's working, yeah. Unbeaten, yeah.
20 out of 24 points. The last 2 international breaks, between each one, we've done 10 out of 12. You keep getting 10 out of 12 points, 9 out of 12 points, you're in Europe. You can't help but be in Europe.
Yeah. It's obviously what we want to see. Let me finish off. Let me ask you, who was your standout player for today?
I got to go with Emile Smith-Rowe. I mean, the guy never stops running. Obviously scores the goal. The goal was made by Ben White, so I will give an up to Ben White. I mean, that guy is, again, starting to show his worth.
Yeah.
Can we just not decide on players before they've ever touched the ball or before they've played 4 games for the Arsenal? I mean, there's no reason to have to decide on players, good or bad, until that point. And, give it a longer period of time. And I mean, we're seeing what this team is capable of. Now, we could come out of the break, stumble, fortunate injury, one thing or the other, and it'll be a real test of character. We got the AFCON coming up. There's a lot of struggles ahead of us, but I think this team is better equipped to handle them than the teams of the last 5, 6, even 7 years. And it gives me a lot of optimism right now.